welcome back. 5 Minute Friday. Bishop Jeff Coleman here, and one of our viewers has wrote us today a very awesome, I thought would be an awesome question for you guys to try to get this in operation in your life. And the question is, how do we submit to God? You know, James chapter number 4 and verse 7 says, "Submit yourself therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners. Purify your hearts, you double-minded." Wow. And it just keeps going. That's really enough to get us to answer this question, because I only have 5 minutes since it's 5 Minute Friday. But I want you guys to hear what he said. He said, submit yourself therefore unto God. So how do we do that, Pastor? Well, you know, I've been around ministry for many years, and a lot of times we're always looking for something new to do or something else to do, but we're not paying attention to what he's asked us to do. One of the greatest ways that I think we could submit to God is, first of all, getting in his word and then following his word, being obedient to that. Not really looking for that next word or that new word, but how we submit is actually following what we already know. One way that you can tell you're submitted to something is that you're not looking to change something, you're not looking to adjust something, you're not looking to make something better or whatever. You just take it for what it says. The Word of God says, you know, like he said here, draw nigh to God. You know, I was praying today, since this is the year of the open door, I was praying this morning actually, and I was thinking about when Jesus said, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." And a lot of us believe that it's on God's side, everything that's supposed to happen. Like, you know, but he said, if any man opens the door. So we have the key, or we have the handle on the next thing that Jesus has for our life. So being submitted to God means, first of all, he said, draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Then he said, cleanse your hands, you sinners. So separating ourselves unto God, not living a lifestyle of sin, getting in the Word, following what the Word of God says, taking it as truth as you have evaluated it and said, you know what, this is what the Word of God says. It says that this is what I need to do. I need to, I need to have a prayer time. I need to spend some time with Him. I need to get alone within His Word. These are things that God's giving us instruction. When we take the Word of God, that is instruction. I love what I used to say when I was younger, just because I love acronyms. Obviously, I've been in the Navy now, so I really love acronyms. But when I was younger, I would say Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth, Bible. So inside of there are some instructions, inside of the Word of God. And I've only got 5 minutes with you, but you have a lifetime with Him, His Word. And if you spend time in His Word, He can begin to show you, reveal to you. And you say, well, Pastor, how do I know what I need to submit? When you read the Word of God, the Word of God will become revelation to you. Things will kind of jump off the page. I love the way my Papa Wilson told me one time. He said, you know, the Bible's the only book I've ever read that when I open it, it reads me. So you need to think about, as you're turning those pages, slow down. See if you can hear His voice. And I promise you, there's something He's going to ask you to remove, release, or take hold of. One of the things I meant to say last week while I was in the pulpit was your stretching season is over when you let go of something. You can only be stretched when you're holding. So if you would let go today and say, God, I just submit to you. I give you my life. I lay down my will, my desire, and I pick up yours. That's a good place to start. Start in the book. Start in the Word. That's a good place to start. Again, Bishop Jeff Coleman, and this is 5 Minute Friday. I'll see you next time.